Tell me about your girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend.
We made a film, a 13-year personal documentary that explores our son and his best friend's relationship to education and the educational process.
We conceived of this project as a celebration of diversity, and over the course of over 14 years, while we do celebrate diversity, we began to understand that diversity is not enough.
At some point during the class today, I will come around and tell you what your grade is.
And over time, we began to focus on the plight of African American boys. We began to see that some of their needs were different, and we wanted to address that. We often get asked what we can do, the concrete things that I can do as a parent that will have a huge impact.
We have to be balanced in our approach to raising our boys. We need to be able to counter the low level of expectations that exist out there for them by raising the bar ourselves, being more demanding, but understanding that at the same time that we are more demanding, we must also be more nurturing.
We can speak to our kid often, ask questions, open-ended questions beginning at 2. The biggest learning experience you can have is how to handle yourself around other people.
It's very critical for us as parents to engage with our children in talking about race.
Almost all the black kids in the 4th grade are my friends, except for the girls.
Children to whom, race is talked about in a way that's open and age appropriate, they actually do better in school and also feel better about themselves because they have a way of analyzing the experiences that are happening. In terms of what educators can do, it's very important, I think, for there to be some kind of systematic, culturally responsive teacher training.
A stereotype. He's not going to be dealt with the same way like a white child is going to be dealt with. I hate to say it.
We know that if parents come together and talk about the issues that they're having with their sons, that we can make a significant impact on this problem. At the end of the film, through the pain, through the process of failure and getting up, there's hope for these boys. There's a way forward. It seems sort of absurd, but the reality is when you talk about African American boys, you're hit with a barrage of statistics that are not quite hopeful. But what we do know now, what we didn't know before, is that this is the process that you have to go through to raise healthy boys. Do I get a hug? Is that a hug? Hard.
This film is just a starting point for a larger conversation around Black male achievement and how we as families, communities, and teachers can really get our hands dirty and create positive change.